Hi,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, but I was tired.
Okay, good. Are you having your lunch?
Hmm?
Are you having your lunch now?
No, snack.
Oh, good. Bon appetit. Good for you. Uh, oh.
Hello, teacher. How are you? Hello, everyone.
Hi, how are you? I'm
Hi, DC.
fine.
Okay.
Did you have a good day, DC?
Yeah, I have a good time. I go buy something for my son tomorrow because he's going to camp. Some last things.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like it's going forever. I don't know. I don't like that. It's first time he's going to be out of the house.
Okay.
Yes, it's his first time. I feel a bit not so good.
Okay. After you experience, do you hear me now? Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, after you experience this, please explain it to me because I really want to know how does it feel? Because just like you,
From today, I'm not feeling good. I don't know.
this is what I told you. Do you remember?
Yeah, I exactly remember your words. I feel, oh my God.
Yeah.
I from the day born and science now is with me, and I don't know. I feel a little bit terrible. He's going.
Yeah, I know. But don't worry, they will have
Yeah,
lots of fun with
it's for his
friends.
good because he has to used to be without me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's growing up now. He have to do his own things. You not have to stay all the time school with me, school with me.
Yeah.
You have to
Good.
learn too.
Yeah, it's good opportunity actually for
Yeah.
him. My daughter has been actually without me. Actually, she has been sometime with my sister while I was on some trips.
Yeah.
But in our house, so I was not worried, and I was just sure that everything is safe and everything is good, and my sister takes care of her. Yeah, but for the camping, I'm not so much sure. Okay, good. Good day, Mohammed. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Hi, everyone. All good, teacher.
Okay, good. Happy to know that you're good. So, Mahachi, are you there? Hello.
Hello. Yeah,
How are you?
yeah, very good, very good.
Oh, good.
Enjoys
So,
my job.
yeah. So send us some good energy if you are very good.
For
We
sure.
need it. Yeah. Yeah. Pray for us, please. We
Yeah.
need good energy these days.
Yeah, we can make ourselves.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
my energy. We can make ourselves. We just smile, or we just a positive thinking. That's it. Your energy is coming.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for your advice. And I see a new name here. Would you please turn your camera on and let us know you? Is that Sother, something like this? Yeah, you are muted. Yeah, just unmute yourself. Do you see the mic? Yeah, touch it and unmute yourself. Good. Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, good. How is your name pronounced?
Sutor Lipo.
Sutor. Okay, good, Sutor. Welcome to our class.
Yes.
And would you tell us more about yourself?
Yes, my name is Sutor Lipo. I am from Laos.
Okay.
So now I live in Poland, in Melbourne, Australia.
Okay, good. Yeah. So welcome to our class. Today we have speaking class, okay?
Yeah.
Little by little, you will know your friends while I'm just talking to them and asking about their days, okay? Oops. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's ask Carol, how are you? Carol, we don't hear you.
Yes, teacher.
How are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
Good. How is everything with you?
Okay.
Okay, you came back from work.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And Faro, how is everything with you? Hi.
Hi, teacher. I'm good. How are you?
Okay, good. Do you work?
Yes.
Okay, good. And you're back now home?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, anyways, we're going to start the class, and Aris has problem with joining the class. I think Aris should be in another class. I'm not sure, but anyways, I remember previous session we had some dialogues and you practiced it. So today we have more dialogues to practice and more questions for you to speak. So let's see them. For your information, I'm here. Do you see these platypuses? Yeah. I just click on platypuses. And before, yeah, let's do it at the end of the class when everyone is here. Yeah, today is speaking. We did this one for the first session, the barber, and we had lots of good barbers here. And today we are going to have the second speaking, daily dialogue, a new sales manager position. Okay, good. Is everyone ready for it? Okay, if you're ready, so please turn your cameras on. I need to see you. I really don't want to see dark, dark screens, and I feel that there is no one in front of me. I'm talking to walls maybe. Good, thank you. Thank you for the cameras that all went on. Great. So, let's start listening to this dialogue, if you agree, because there is a sound for it. But before we start listening to it, let me ask Mahachi to read the topic of the dialogue.
Speaking daily dialogues, a script, a new sales manager position.
Bob?
Oh, too small for me.
It's too small. Okay. Is it good now?
Sorry.
No problem.
Okay, better. Bob and Darren work together. They are talking about interviews for a new sales manager's position at their company.
Company, very good. Let's ask Suter to read it. Yes, Suter.
Like I know there are a lot of good applicants, so we have like an interview 10 people and look at our 50 review.
Okay. Suter, I just want you to read this topic. Is it possible for you to read?
Okay, yes. I'm just speaking daily dialogue. Clip a new sales manager position.
Okay. Bob?
And Bob and Darren work together. They are talking about interviews for a new sales manager position at the company.
Very good, lovely. Thank you. Let's ask Faro to read the same thing.
I'm just speaking daily dialogue script, a new sales manager position. Bob and Darren work together. They are talking about interviews for a new sales manager position at their company.
Very good. So let's ask Carol. What is the topic of this actually speaking? I mean, this dialogue. Carol, we don't hear you. Your mic is not on.
Sorry.
Mhm.
About this new sales manager position.
Position, very good. And let's ask Mayuko. Mayuko, how many characters are in this dialogue?
There are two characters, Bob
Yeah.
and Karen.
Very good, lovely, thank you. And are they workmate, classmate, or friends?
Workmate.
Very good, because they work together. Very good, thank you. Let's ask, let me see who joined us. Tam, you joined right now. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
ask Faru again. Faru, what are they talking about? Bob and Darren, what are they talking about?
Interviews for a new sales manager position at their company.
Very good, lovely, thank you, perfect. So I know that most of you have jobs. So before listening to this dialogue, I want to ask you whether you have been interviewed for your job when you were just looking for a job. And let me ask Mohammed. Mohammed, have you been interviewed for your job?
Actually, no, because I meet my boss through my friends,
Mhm.
so I didn't go for interview for yeah. But
Oh.
when I was back in Italy, yeah, several
Mhm.
times I got interview with the manager.
Oh, good. Mhm. And how did you feel?
I
Was it-
was a bit excited what they are asking, but it went good, yeah.
Were you excited or you were stressed? Which one?
Excited, stressed, nervous, you know. Yeah, a little bit, yeah, nervous.
Yeah. So you had mixed feelings, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Let's ask Mayuko. Mayuko, have you been interviewed for your job?
Yes, but when I get the job right now, I haven't go to interview. I just finished my paperwork. But when it's my first job in Australia, I went to the job interviews.
Okay.
But yeah.
And what kind of feelings did you have before going to the interview?
I was a bit nervous because I just arrived Australia a month ago, and then it was my first job in Australia. So
Wow. Yeah, it's a difficult situation. And what kind of questions did they ask?
it was Japanese restaurant, but the position was the waitress. So they asked my English skills and also how many days I can work or not. And then do I have experience or not?
Okay, very good, lovely, thank you. Let's ask Suthar. Suthar, what about you?
Yes, I'll also like they interview me like they ask about the qualification and also the English speaking or English skills.
Very
Like
good.
but they ask about my ability, what I can do, something like
Very
that.
good. Did you notice how nice words he used? Qualifications, skills. Very good. Thank you. These are the things that are usually being asked in interviews. Okay, good. Thank you. Let's ask Mahachi. Is there any kind of interview for your job, Mahachi?
When yes, before I became to the monk, yes, I ever to interview to the university research. I like the job about the research. Yep.
Okay, good. And what kind of feelings did you have?
I just I don't one thing the trick myself. I just talk the natural
Mhm.
talking.
Mhm.
We enjoy with the answer.
Mhm.
I don't worry anymore because you know, if we lost this job, we can get another job.
So you were not worried about it at all.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
thank you so much. Tam and Marina, hello, how are you? You joined us recently. We are working on platypuses like last week. It's just a second dialogue. I mean, it's here speaking, yeah. And this one, M2 speaking daily dialogue. Oh my God, another one. New sales manager position. Okay. Now we want to listen to this dialogue, which is about interviewing for the sales manager position. We will just listen to it once and then we will practice it, okay?
We need to make a decision on who we're going to hire for the new salesperson position. I know, there are a lot of good applicants. So far, we've interviewed 10 people and looked at over 50 resumes. Well, let's take a look at some of the best and make a decision. Okay, the first person is Phil. He's worked as a salesperson for 10 years in both the United States and Canada. Also, he's been the manager of the sales department of a large auto parts company. Sounds interesting, but has he ever worked in the food sales industry? No, he hasn't. That might be a problem. We need someone with food experience. Okay, what about Karen? She's worked in the food industry for 6 years. She's been a manager of a major supermarket and worked in marketing for a large soy company. Okay. Has she worked in international sales before? No, she's never worked in international sales. Well, that could be a problem. This job will require a lot of international experience. I think we need someone who's worked in an international environment. Well, what about Larry? We haven't met him yet, but his resume looks good. He's been a salesperson in the food industry for 13 years. He's worked in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. In the past 4 years, he's learned to speak Spanish and French. Wow, sounds great. The problem is, we still haven't had an interview with him. I've called him many times, but I haven't been able to reach him. Well, why don't you send him an email? Perhaps he'll respond that way. Okay, I'll try that. I'll let you know. Great, thanks.
Okay, did you hear the dialogue?
Yep.
Okay, good. I want you to listen to it for the second time and just tell me what criteria are important for them. Okay, is it about qualifications, skill? What is it about? And what qualities are important for actually the employment for the position? Are you ready?
We need to make a decision on who we're going to hire for the new salesperson position. I know, there are a lot of good applicants. So far, we've interviewed 10 people and looked at over 50 resumes. Well, let's take a look at some of the best and make a decision. Okay, the first person is Phil. He's worked as a salesperson for 10 years in both the United States and Canada. Also, he's been the manager of the sales department of a large auto parts company. Sounds interesting, but has he ever worked in the food sales industry? No, he hasn't. That might be a problem. We need someone with food experience. Okay, what about Karen? She's worked in the food industry for 6 years. She's been a manager of a major supermarket and worked in marketing for a large soy company. Okay. Has she worked in international sales before? No, she's never worked in international sales. Well, that could be a problem. This job will require a lot of international experience. I think we need someone who's worked in an international environment. Well, what about Larry? We haven't met him yet, but his resume looks good. He's been a salesperson in the food industry for 13 years. He's worked in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. In the past 4 years, he's learned to speak Spanish and French. Wow, sounds great. The problem is, we still haven't had an interview with him. I've called him many times, but I haven't been able to reach him. Well, why don't you send him an email? Perhaps he'll respond that way. Okay, I'll try that. I'll let you know. Great, thanks.
Okay, guys, thank you. So, let's start with the first person in my list. Yeah, it's Mayuko. Mayuko, what criteria they're looking for?
They are looking for the person who has experience in the food industry.
Very good, thank you. Who has experience in food industry? Anything else?
Also, who worked in the international environment.
Very good, perfect, thank you, lovely, very good, excellent. The second one is Mahachi in my list. Mahachi, how many resumes have they received? You have the text, it's in front of you. How many resumes they have received? Okay, till Mahachi is thinking, I'll come back to you, Mahachi. Tam, how many resumes they have received?
50 resume.
Oh, very good, lovely, thank you, excellent, Tam. I'm really feeling proud of you, very good, thank you. I see your improvement, your progress, and that's excellent, very good. Farouk, how many interviews have they had so far?
10 people.
10 people, very good, thank you. Suther, who was the first person that they interviewed?
He is Phil.
Excuse me, I didn't hear you. Phil, very good, yeah. Yeah, very good, I understood. Phil, would you tell me what qualities Phil had?
Like they have experience.
How many years of experience Phil had?
10 years.
10 years, very good. Where, in Australia?
Now in the United States and Canada.
Very good, lovely, thank you, you're very good, Suther, beautiful. Let's ask Mohammed, who was the, actually, what was the reason that they just didn't consider Phil?
Because they were looking for someone who has more food sales industry and who has international sales environment.
Lovely, beautiful, thank you, excellent. Carol, who was the second person that they were talking about?
The second person is she is Karen.
Very good. And how many years of experience did she or does she have?
She's worked in the food industry for 6 years.
Very good, thank you. Yes, and what was the problem with her that they didn't consider her?
She doesn't have the international experience.
Very good.
Experience.
Excellent, thank you. DC, who is the third person they're talking about?
The third person is Larry.
Very good. And what experience, what kind of experience?
He's worked in the food industry for 13 years.
Mhm.
is at the United States and Canada, but it is speaking Spanish and French too.
Very good. Thank you. Perfect. And let's ask Marina. I think Marina is the last person in my list. No, we have more. Oh my God. So let's ask Marina. Have they called? What was the person's name? Larry, have they called him?
But he didn't reply, and they decided to will send him message.
Oh,
Maybe
very
he
good. Lovely. Excellent. Perfect. Thank you. They decided to send him a message. Very good. Richie, welcome. How are you? Leo, where is your camera? Okay. Leo, you were not in the morning class. What happened to you? You are supposed to be in the morning classes, Leo. Okay, so everyone, we will go back to the beginning of it, and then we will have two characters, Bob and Darren. Yes, and we're going to just practice it. So this time I will ask Mohammed and Leo, please. Two characters, just read it.
Yep, can I start?
Yes, of course.
We need to make a decision on who we are going to hire for the new sales position.
I know there are a lot of good applicants. So far we've interviewed 10 people and looked at over 50 resumes.
Well, let's take a look at the sum of the best and make a decision.
Okay, the first person is Phil. He's worked as a salesperson for 10 years in both the United States and Canada. Also, he's been the manager of the sales auto parts company.
Okay, has she worked in the international sales before?
No, he hasn't.
Okay, well, that could be a problem. This job will require a lot of international experience. I think we need someone who's worked in an international environment.
Miss, I'm lost. Okay. Well, what about Larry? We haven't met him yet, but his resume looks good. He's been a salesperson in the food industry for 13 years. He's worked in Thailand and Mexico. In the past 4 years, he's learned to speak Spanish and French.
Wow, sounds great.
The problem is we still haven't had an interview with him. I've called him many times, but I haven't been able to reach him.
Well, why don't you send him an email? Perhaps he'll respond that way.
Okay, I'll try that. I'll let you know.
Great, thanks.
Beautiful, thank you. So this time for Marina and Richie, please. Richie, can you read, or you still have problem with breathing?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Marina first or me first?
You choose, no difference.
Okay. Me first then. We need to make a decision on who we're going to hire for the new salesperson position. Hello?
Marina, you are the second character.
Sorry.
No problem, just read it.
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll give you first.
So I will the second one, right?
Okay, yeah. Okay, no problem.
Like, I know there are a lot of good applications. So far, we have interviewed 10 people and looked at over 50 resumes.
Well, let's take a look at sort of the best and make a decision.
Okay, the first person is Phil. He has worked as a salesperson for 10 years in both the United States and Canada. Also, he has been the manager of the sales department of a large auto parts company.
Sounds interesting, but has he ever worked in the food sale industry?
No, he hasn't.
That might be a problem. We need someone with food experience.
Okay, what about the Karen? She's worked in the food industry for 6 years. She's been manager of a major supermarket and worked in marketing for a large soy company.
Okay. Has she worked in international sales before?
No, she's never worked in international sales.
Well, that could be a problem. This job will require a lot of international experience. I think we need someone who works in an international environment.
Well, what about Larry? We haven't met him yet, but his resume looks good. He's been a salesperson in the food industry for 13 years. He's worked in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. In the past 4 years, he's learned to speak Spanish and French.
Wow, sounds great.
The problem is we still haven't had an interview with him. I'll call him many times, but I haven't been able to reach him.
Well, why don't you send him an email? Perhaps he'll respond that way.
Okay, I'll try that. I'll let you know.
Great, thanks.
Beautiful. Thank you. Well done. You know what I liked about this conversation? It was that they were just really role playing that, you know, what they liked was their intonation going up and down with the sentences. If it was a question, I noticed that Richie is just making the tone up. And if it was answer, I noticed that Marina is also just playing with the tone, giving information, you know, that was so beautiful. They were not just reading something, they were acting it. They were playing, role playing, and it was very nice. Well done. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so let's have another group. Let's have this time maybe Mayuko and Muhammad, please. Muhammad, you haven't read, yeah?
I read first with Leo.
Yeah, you were the first with Leo, yeah. I suddenly remembered that. So Mayuko and the new student, Suther.
We need to make a decision on who are going to hire for the new salesperson position.
I know there are a lot of applicants, so we are in. So far we have interviewed 10 people and look at over 50 resumes.
Well, let's take a look at some of the best and make a decision.
Okay, the first person is you. He's worked as a salesperson for 10 years in both United States and Canada. Also, he's been the manager of sales outdoor parts company.
Sounds interesting, but has he ever worked in the food sales industry?
No, he haven't.
That might be a problem. We need someone with food experience.
Okay, what about Karen? She's worked in the food industry for 6 years. She's been a manager for a major supermarket and worked in marketing for I'm sorry, not see or the sentence.
Do you see it now?
Yes, for a large soy company.
Okay, has she worked in international sales before?
No, she's never worked in international sales.
Well, that could be problem. This job will require a lot of international experience. I think we need someone who's worked there in an international environment.
Well, what about Lowry? We haven't met him yet, but this resume looks good. He's been a salesperson in the food industry for 13 years. She was in the United States, Canada, and Mexico in the past 4 years. He learns to speak Spanish and French.
Well, sounds great.
The problem is we still haven't had an interview with him. I've called him many times, but he haven't been able to reach him.
Well, why don't you send him an email? Perhaps he will respond that way.
Okay, I will try that. I will let you know.
Great, thanks.
Very good. Both of you fluent, both of you no pronunciation mistakes. Very good. Well done. Excellent. And also Mayuko was taking care of the intonation going up and down. Very good. Perfect. Excellent. Let's have it with Richie had it, Leo had it, Suther had it, Muhammad had it, Carol DC.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay. We need to make a decision on who you're going to hire for the new salesperson position.
I know there are a lot of good applicants. So far, we are interviewing 10 people and look at over 50 resumes.
Well, let's take a look at the same of the best and make a decision.
Okay, the first person is Bill. He's worked as a salesperson for 10 years in both the United States and Canada. Also, he's been the manager of the sales department of a large auto part company.
Sounds interesting, but has he ever worked in the food sale industry?
No, he hasn't.
That might be a problem. We need someone with food experience.
Okay, what about Karen? She's worked in the food industry for 6 years. She's been a manager of a major supermarket and worked in marketing for a large soy company.
Okay, has she worked in international sales before?
No, she's ever worked in international sales.
Well, that could be a problem. With this job will require a lot of international experience. I think we need someone who's worked in an international environment.
Well, what about Larry? We haven't met him yet, but his resume looks good. He's been a salesperson in the food industry for 13 years. He's worked in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. In the past 4 years, he's learned to speak Spanish and French.
Wow, sounds great.
The problem is we still haven't had the interview with him. I have called him many times, but I haven't been able to reach him.
Well, why don't you send him an email? Perhaps he'll respond that way.
Okay, I will try that. I will let you know.
Great, thanks.
Well done, beautiful. Thank you. Very good, very fluent, and no grammar, no pronunciation mistakes. Excellent, well done. Mr. Mahachi and Tam, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Faru, you haven't done it, yeah?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, good. So, Mahachi and Tam, please.
Hello, who's that?
Hello, we hear you.
Tam, can you start?
I start. Okay.
Yeah, from the same country, aren't
Okay.
you?
Okay. We need to make a decision on the we are going to draft for the new person position.
I know there are a lot of good applications. So far, we are interviewed to 10 people and look at the over 50 resumes.
Well, let's take a look at some of the best and make a decision.
Okay, the first person is Phil. He's worked as a salesperson for 10 years in both the United States and Canada. Also, he's been the manager of the sales department of a large auto part company.
So interesting. But has he ever worked in the food sales industry?
No, he hasn't.
That may be a problem. We need someone with food experience.
Okay, what about the correct? She's worked in the food industry for 6 years. She's been a manager of a major supermarket and worked in marketing of a large soy company.
Okay, has she worked in the international sales before?
No, she's never worked in the international sales.
Well, that could be a problem. This job will require a lot of international experience. I think we need someone who works in an international environment.
Well, what about Rari? We haven't met him yet, but his resume looks good. He's been a salesperson in the food industry for 13 years. He's worked in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. In the past 4 years, he's learned to speak Spanish and French.
Wow, sounds great.
The problem is we still haven't had an interview with him. I've called him many times, but I haven't been able to reach him.
Well, why don't you send him an email? Perhaps he respond that way.
Okay, I will try that. I'll let you know.
Yes, thanks.
Oh, very good. Thank you. I enjoyed this one as well. And I noticed how much he was trying to keep the tone up and down. It was so interesting to me. Okay. Everyone, or let me ask someone like Muhammad, can you help me please with the pronunciation for your friends? Muhammad, what is the pronunciation of this word?
Higher.
Higher, very good. Yeah, higher. Yes. Okay. Yes, Tam. It's higher. Good. And Muhammad, would you also help with the pronunciation of this word?
Resumes.
Very good. Resume. And the word is resume. Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you. Excellent. Marina, would you help with this word, the pronunciation of it? Where are you, Marina? I don't see.
Yeah. Did you hear me?
Yeah, decision. Yeah.
Decision.
Very good. Thank you. Lovely. And Tam, the last word. Listen, please, to Marina.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the word environment. Where is it?
Environment.
So it is this one. Yes. Can you read it, please? Marina?
Environment.
Yes, good, lovely, thank you. Environment. So you all had, except for Faro. Faro, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I need a volunteer to practice this with Faro as well, and then we will.
I can do it.
Lovely, DC. Thank you. Start it, please.
Thank you, DC.
You want me? I can start it, yeah.
Yes, you can start it.
Okay. We need to make a decision of who you're going to hire for the new salesperson position.
No, there are a lot of food applicants. So far, we've interviewed 10 people and looked at over 50 resumes.
Well, let's take a look at some of the best and make a decision.
Okay, the first person is Phil. He's worked as a salesperson for 10 years in both the United States and Canada. Also, he's been the manager of the sales department of a large auto parts company.
Sounds interesting, but has he ever worked in the food sales industry?
No, he hasn't.
That might be a problem. We need someone with food experience.
Okay, what about Karen? She's worked in the food industry for 6 years. She's been a manager of a major supermarket and worked in marketing for a large soy company.
Okay, has she worked in international sales before?
No, she's never worked in international sales.
Well, that could be a problem. This job will require a lot of international experience. I think we need someone who's worked in an international environment.
Well, what about Larry? We haven't met him yet, but his resume looks good. He's been a salesperson in the food industry for 13 years. He's worked in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. In the past 4 years, he's learned to speak Spanish and French.
Wow, sounds great. Teacher, we can see it.
Okay, thank you. Teacher, what did you say about?
We can see it all. Oh, that's all.
Oh yeah, it's finished. Wow, that sounds great. Oh no, it's not.
No, that sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The problem is we still haven't had an interview with him. I've called him many times, but I haven't been able to reach him.
Well, why don't you send him an email? Perhaps he'll respond that way.
Okay, I'll try that. I'll let you know.
Great, thanks.
Well done, very good. So we're going to practice your dialogue. So please take notes of these expressions and sentences. Okay, Chamani, welcome. I know that you are, you talked to Miss May and you were a little bit late. Don't worry. While I will ask the other students to practice it, I will help you myself. Okay.
Yep,
okay, good. No worries. So this sentence, we are going to hire someone for, I don't know, a new something position. You can take notes of these, okay, because you're going to use in your dialogue. And then this one, there are lots of good applicants. Yeah. Let's take a look at some of the best and make decision. And then that might be a problem. Okay. What about someone? Okay. That sounds great. On this one, perhaps he will respond that way. I will try. I will let you know. Okay, so you're going to have your own dialogues. What I expect you to do is to consider just business, okay? I don't know what business you consider. You decide for it. You have a business? Yeah. And what you're supposed to do is to hire someone. Do you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, good. You're going to hire someone and you're going to consider two things, just like the dialogue. One is the person's job experience. And the second one is the person's international experience, yeah? Is that clear? And please use the expressions in the dialogue, in the conversation that we had. One more thing, I'll give you a little bit short time because we practice it a lot. You don't need a lot of time. Just make your own dialogue. When you come back to the main room, you will read your dialogues to us, okay? Is it clear? Can I unshare it?
So do we need to
you stay with
international
me.
experience as
You
well?
will stay here with me. You don't go to the breaking room, okay? To breakout room. You will stay here with me, okay? No worries. Somebody else also joined recently? No? Okay. So breakout rooms for 10 people, it should be 5 manually. And I will send room 1 for, I will give you just 5 minutes for the dialogue. Okay. I will send Mayuko Mohammed, please. Room 2. Marina Richie, please. Room 3. Leo Faro, please. Room 4. DC Carol, please. Room 5. Room 5. Mahachi and Suther, please. Okay, Tam, you please stay with me here. Or I will add Tam to this group, to the last group. Okay, you try to have a 3-person dialogue. Okay, you go to the rooms. Chamani stays here with me. After 5 minutes, he will be back here again. Okay, Chamani. So what we are doing here today is we are working on excuse me. Yeah, you have these platypuses, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we are in the platypuses and we are working on speaking section. Today is the second speaking session, so we will work on this dialogue, yeah?
Yeah.
There's a problem. Leo, why are you here?
Oh, sorry, Miss. What do we have to do?
You were supposed to join the room.
Yes.
You didn't?
And we need to read this?
In the room, you are going to create your own dialogue, okay, with your friend. One of you is going to be Bob, the other one is going to be Darren, and you're going to talk about the dialogue. Let me add you to, where is your name? You are even not in my list.
We need to create our conversation.
Yes, you need to create your own conversation.
We need with our words, right?
Yes, your own words. So please go to room 3.
Okay.
Accept the invitation and go to room 3, please. Faro is there waiting for you. Okay, Shamani, excuse me. Yeah, here we have a dialogue, which is about a new sales manager position, okay? What I want you to do right now is to read the dialogue to me, okay? Yes, read it, please.
Bob, we need, sorry.
No problem.
Sorry. We need to make a decision on who we are going to hire for the new salesperson position. So Darren, I know there are a lot of good applicants. So far, we have interviewed 10 people and looked at over 50 resumes.
Mhm.
Well, let's take a look at some of the best and make a decision.
Yeah.
Sharon. Okay, the first person is Phil. He's worked as a salesperson for 10 years in both the United States and Canada. Also, he's been the manager of the sales auto parts company. Sound interesting, but has he ever worked in the food sales industry? No, he hasn't. That might be a problem. We need someone with food experience. Okay, what about Karen? She's worked in the food industry for 6 years. She's been manager of major supermarket and worked in a marketing for I can't see that corner part.
Okay, no problem. I will just link. Do you see it now?
Yeah, marketing for a large soy company.
Mhm.
Okay, has she worked in international sales before? No, she's never worked in international sales. Well, that could be a problem. This job will require a lot of international experience. I think we need someone who's worked in an international what's that? Environment. Well, what about Larry? We haven't met him yet, but his resume looks good. He's been he's been a salesperson in the food industry for 13 years. He's worked in and Mexico. In the past 4 years, he's learned to speak Spanish and French. Wow, sounds great. The problem is we still haven't had an interview with him. I have called him many times, but I haven't been able to reach him. Well, why don't you send him an email? Perhaps he'll respond that way. Okay, I'll try that. I'll let you know. Great, thanks.
Very good, lovely. Yes, Faro, I know. Actually, your partner was Leo. I don't know why he does this. He didn't attend your room, and then the room is not approachable now for me. So you stay here, no problem. Your partner will be Chamani, okay? You will practice with her. Okay, just let me know, Chamani, that what did you understand from this dialogue? What's happening?
One of company looking for a person like a salesperson position.
Excellent. What criteria are important for them?
They are especially they are looking international experience as well.
Very good, lovely, thank you. How many resumes actually have they received for this?
They got 50 resumes.
Very good. And how many interviews have they had?
Already done 10 people's.
Very good, lovely. So you see, this is a dialogue, yeah. Now I expect you and Faro start making a short, very short dialogue, not this much long. And you are supposed to hire someone for your company, and you are going to focus on two skills. One is the job skill or the job experience, and the other one is international experience, okay?
Yeah.
Very good, lovely. Stay here. I don't send you to any rooms, but I will go back to the other friends and come back.
Teacher, you want me to keep all these much
No, a very short one, okay?
Short one?
Yeah, you're going to
So
make
you want me to make our own dialogues for here?
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Is it clear now?
Yeah. It's clear.
Lovely. Very good. I will go and come back to you. You stay here. Don't go anywhere. Okay?
Always.
Good.
Hi, Farooq.
Hi, Chamani.
So what we're gonna do here? So we have to create a business here first.
Yes.
So what kind of business do we want me to put here? Like
interview.
Oh yeah, we had to make interview for our business. What is our business first? Exporting something to Like, what do you think? We want to export some tea. Hi, teacher. I'm just here.
Hi, what happened to Faro?
I don't know. She vanished from this.
Oh my
Um,
God.
Yeah, I'm keep talking with her, but
I brought her back here. I sent her here again.
yeah, no worries.
Faro, where you go? Actually, where did you go? Where were you?
Oh, why you inviting me in join room in for background teacher?
Okay, no problem. Stay here. Don't go anywhere, okay? Just practice with Chamani.
Chamani, sorry.
Hey, that's all right. So
What business views, Chamani?
okay, we are looking salesperson. Teacher, you want me to put some new words here?
Just a new business, yeah, not a
Just
sales.
new business, not the salesperson, right?
Yeah, it can be salesperson. Yeah, it can be salesperson for a new business.
Yeah, all good.
One new business.
Exporting tea.
Good.
What? Sorry?
Exporting tea. Tea. So, we need to decision. We are so we can say what's your name again? Faharu. Okay, you can say we are looking salesperson position. No, we are looking. We are going to hire. We are going to hire for the new salesperson position. And I can say Chamani. Yeah, we got.
Sorry, Chamani, can you write? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna write. So you can say we are going to hire for salesperson position. So then I can say we got
the first conversation or you or me?
It's up to you.
You maybe.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. So I can say, okay, me. We are going to hire for a salesperson position for our company.
Yes,
and then you can say we got few resumes.
Resumes
for this position.
For this position.
And then I can say let's have a look some of that.
Look some
of that.
Look some of that.
No. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Some of that resume. Some of that.
Yes. Some of that.
And make a decision.
Make decision. And then I say.
Then again, you.
Interesting.
Okay, we can say, oh yes. Give me one moment.
Okay.
Okay, you can say, are they having
Leo, what happened to you?
And he's in the class.
experience?
Sorry?
Oh,
Yeah, everybody came back. No problem, no problem. You can still practice it in the chat, okay?
because we are mid of this dialogue here.
You haven't finished it?
No,
It's harder than we think.
Oh, hello there.
Nobody came, nobody wanted to come back. You know, I think you all enjoyed the meeting room and being with each other, talking with each other. I don't know why. Okay, the first group, room number 1, I think it was Mohammed and Mayuko. Very quickly, go on. Start it.
Okay. We need to make a decision on who we are going to have for the operating room nurse.
I know there are a lot of good applicants. So far, we've interviewed 5 people and looked at over 25 resumes.
Well, let's take a look at the sum of the best and make a decision.
Okay, the first person is Jacob. He just graduated university.
Okay, sounds interesting. But has he ever worked in the surgery room before?
No, he hasn't.
That might be a problem. We need someone who worked in the surgery before.
Okay, how about Dari? He has worked pediatrics for a year. Also, he has worked at the operating room for a year as well.
Finished?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, very good, lovely. I love the idea. The novelty is important. Thank you for the novelty, and also good words. Taking the context to the university graduation, you added some new things to it. Perfect, lovely, beautiful. Let's move to Marina and Richie.
So, Richie,
Yes.
did you hear me?
Yes.
Because I have some problem because I don't have time. I'm travel a lot, and like we open with you our shop with jewelry. I need somebody who will be
Marina, you opened it with Mohammed. Now you are continuing with that with Richie. Okay, no problems, no worries.
Yes, and I'm looking to the person who will be help me to take care of our shop when I will be leave or travel, and as well she need to order for me some supplies if I ask her. So we need to multiply person who will be help it out and sales manager as well. Can you help me with this, Richie?
Yes, I have noticed you've been telling me for the last couple of weeks, and I know there's a lot of good applicants. And yeah, so far so good. I got 3 person, which is very interesting in them. The first one, her name I remember. Yeah, the first applicant, her name is Shara. She speaks fluent English, and she's been working in the sales management for like 10 years. But I think maybe she didn't say that she can speak Chinese, but I hope
Yeah, she didn't speak Chinese, right?
She didn't mention, so maybe English.
It could be hard for me because I would like that she speak like 3 languages at least.
Yeah, I think maybe not her, but I got a second person, and he's a guy. His name is Robert. He can speak both Chinese and English fluently, and he's been working like for 5 years in sales marketing.
The man, Rich, I don't know, but probably it's not a good idea to have a guy who will be sell the jewelries. I would like that it should be woman and girls, not men. I'm not sure about that. Sorry.
True. Yeah, the guy, yeah, maybe it's hard for him. Yeah, he never have any work experience with the jewelry stuff. So yeah, but anyway, I got the third person that I think you might like. You might have more interesting on her, and she's a woman, and her name is Millie. And Millie, she also speak Chinese. I'm not sure it's how good, but at least she says she can speak. So yeah, I believe. And then she used to work with international sales marketing before, and she used to travel and live in Thailand for a while. I think she can speak a local language as well. And yeah, she told me that I'm talking about like jewelry, and she said, oh yeah, she know a lot, and she also used to work in like a gift shop. And I think yeah, she know more about jewelry because she can tell straight away it's the diamond real or not. And where the fake one is, it tells straight away that's not a real one. I think yeah, that's her.
Good. I think
What do you
Marina,
think?
and sorry for interruption, Marina and Richie can write books more than
Yeah,
dialogue.
I think so.
It's long actually, like a dialogue. Okay, good. Yes,
Yeah.
Marina, just try to round
What do you
it.
think, Marina? Yeah. What do you think, Marina?
Say yes, this person is good.
Yes,
Okay.
good. We can make an appointment tomorrow with her.
Otherwise, you're going to continue till the end of the class. Okay, lovely. Thank you. Excellent. I appreciate your skills in making dialogues, actually. Perfect. Thank you. The next group is DC and Carol. You were 3 or 2?
2.
Okay, very quickly and in a short way. Okay, just 1 minute for you.
Sorry, I take too long.
No problem.
It's okay,
it's
no worries.
okay.
Carol, you want to start or you want me to? I start, yeah? Because
start.
lots of questions. Okay.
I start.
We need to make. You start. Okay.
Yeah, she wants to
Okay.
start.
We need to make a decision to hire for the new tour guide.
There are lots of good applications for so far. We interview 15 people and 20 resumes.
Great. Let's take a look of some best applicants.
Yes, the first person is Maria. She worked for 5 years in the airport and she can speak 3 languages.
Has she ever worked related in travel industry?
No, she never worked in tour guide before.
That might be a problem because we need someone with international experience of tour guide.
Okay, what about Mario? I haven't met him yet, but he haven't worked in tour guide for 5 years.
That would be great. Maybe we can have an interview with him. Let's see.
Okay, I can send him an email to see if he responds me.
Okay.
Very good, lovely. Thank you. Oh, yeah, it was good. Thank you. Perfect. Mahachi Tam. Suter. Great. Yeah, Mahachi Tam Suter. 1 minute. Hurry up.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Mahachi, don't write a book, okay? Just the dialogue. Okay, good. Go on.
The story of your life.
Our group not dialogue. Just
So what is it?
Just tell how some interesting experience from interesting job from the hello.
What should I do now? There's no dialogue. They just had some chats about interesting jobs. Yeah. Okay. So who is going to talk in this group?
Soto.
Soto.
His job very interesting.
Okay. Soto, explain about the job. This group doesn't have dialogue. Okay.
Sorry, I got nothing.
This one cannot talk. Okay, good. Thank you. So what, Mahachi, in just 4 sentences, tell us what was good about the experience.
I think I love it. I like the caravan. I think that in this country, one of the jobs is the caravan part or a caravan job. Of
what is this job?
This one so tall. he just got what got the job four months ago.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay,
But
Sotor, what is this job? Can you explain it to us?
a little bit, so.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, maybe he doesn't want to explain it. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, we won't go to the private parts too much. Okay, thank you so much, this group. Chamani and Faro is not here. She said she has connection problem. Chamani?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think you need to do the dialogue alone.
Yeah, I already done that.
Good, thank you. So go on.
So Faharu, I said Faharu, we are going to hire for salesperson position for our tea export company.
Mhm.
Then we got few resume for this position.
Very good.
So let's have a look some of that and make a decision.
Mhm.
We have two applicants, Sam and John.
Mhm.
Has Sam having experience with exporting and also should be having experience with the exporting products and also he should be fluent English.
Very good.
Sam has 3 years experience and he hasn't mentioned about the fluency of language.
Mhm.
That might be a problem. We need someone with fluent English as well.
Mhm.
Okay, what about John? He has a 5-year experience, 5-year export product experience and fluent with the English.
Mhm.
Awesome. That much part I already know.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much, Chamani. Thank you. Although you did it alone, it was a perfect dialogue. Very good. Thank you. So guys, we're going to move to the second part of today's speaking, which there is an image. You look at it and we're going to talk about it. Tam, would you please read it? Describe.
Disable image example picture. Look at the picture below and disable it to a partner. Using the speaking problems below, a speaking example has been above below.
Okay, let's ask Richie to read it, please.
Describe image example picture. Look at the picture below and describe it to a partner using the speaking prompts below. A speaking example has been added below.
Okay, right now I don't want to look at the speaking example. Okay, first I want you to try it by yourself and then look at the example. As you can see here, there is a picture and there are some people, so I don't explain anymore. I want you just tell me 3 things you see in the picture, okay? Write it in the chat and send it as a direct message to me, okay? Because I don't want you to see some other people's chat, okay? Write the 3 things you see in this picture.
3 things?
Yes, 3 things you see in this picture. I mean, you can explain it in 3 sentences. Yeah, you can explain it in 3 sentences.
Sentence or word?
Yes, 3 sentences. Like, for example, I see there are 4 people sitting.
We are typing in the chat or we can speak it?
Yes, in the chat,
Oh, okay.
Okay, I received the first one. Very good, Chamani. Yes, send it as a direct message.
Oh, what?
Very good, Leo. Excellent. Each of you 3 sentences, okay? Send it as a direct message. Thank you, Carol. Beautiful. Very good. Lovely, Mayuko.
How can I send this direct messages instead of like this?
Yes. Do you see it's written to everyone in the blue box? Click on the blue box and choose only host. Did you see?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good. Lovely. Very good, Leo. It is your second one. Perfect. Thank you. Very good, Muhammad. Excellent. Perfect. Very good, Marina. Excellent. Thank you. Excellent. Very good. Thank you. All of you are sure that this is job interview?
We're supposed to.
Maybe it's proposal of marriage.
I don't think so. Someone can propose for me like that.
Yeah, why not? Okay, lovely. Okay.
And so that maybe it is like examinations, but they don't look like teacher.
Okay,
They have...
good. So now so there are any ideas? You don't want to send me any message, any ideas, any messages, any ideas?
Yes, in my phone, I cannot write a sentence.
Okay, so I can see them. Very good, Richie. Thank you. Excellent. So these are the things that you can see. Now I want you to write 2 sentences about the things that you just guess and you are not sure about. You look at the picture and you guess something. So the grammar is that you're going to use maybe, perhaps, might, may. Okay. Chamani, very good.
Thank you. I thought it was
very good. I thank you especially because you have noticed to 2 sides, right, left. Very good. Thank you. So I'm waiting for your guesses, the things that you are not sure, you just guess. May, might, maybe, perhaps.
okay.
Maybe.
Please send me. Any guess? Any guesses? Yes, Mahachi. Mahachi, take care of the grammar in your sentence, okay? Very good, Muhammad. Thank you. More sentences? Very good, Tam. Why not? Excellent. Yeah, I love your idea, Tam. Thank you. Anyone else? What happened to you? You don't guess anything? Maybe, perhaps. Yeah.
I didn't understand your instruction.
Okay, so why don't you ask me sooner? I said, now look at the picture and tell me, what do you guess about the picture and these people? What's happening? Tell me about your guess. Okay, something that you are not sure. So you can use maybe, perhaps, might, may. Muhammad has used could. This is also good. Yes, Chamani, very good. Thank you. Yes, Muhammad, excellent, good. I expect more sentences. Mayuko, do you have any guesses?
Yeah, I'm writing right now.
Very good. Okay, thank you. Very good, Marina. Excellent. Thank you. Nice sentence. Okay. Excellent, DC. Why not? Yeah. Very good, Richie. Excellent. When you use must, so it means that you are more than sure about it. Okay. You can use could, might, may. So the sentence is good, but you need to add something like maybe they are, okay, to show that you are not sure about it. Yeah, very good. Thank you, Mayuko. This time is good. Very good, Carol. Thank you. Yeah, Marina, this is also good. Tam, it's good. Yeah, but the last one was better. Okay, thanks everyone. Now please, let's take a look at the actually sentences here. Do you see the sentences under the expressions under the picture? So these are the expressions that you can use to talk about this picture. Let's read these expressions by Chamani, please.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, read these expressions.
I can see on the left hand side is specific details. On the right hand side is specific details. In the same center of the photo, I can see specific details. Overall, the picture makes me feel. What is the feeling or emotion you get from this picture?
Very good, lovely. So these are 4 expressions, 5, that you can use to talk about this picture, yeah? So Mayuko, would you just read these expressions again?
Okay, I can see on the left hand side is, on the right hand side is, in the center of the big photo I can see. Overall, this picture makes me feel.
Very good. So please pay attention. that it starts, if you want to, because you have it in, I think, PT exam, you're going to talk about the picture. So first you have the general overview of it. Yeah. In the first, I can see that there are some people, I don't know, sitting and talking. On the left, on the right, you're going to talk about the details, and in the center. So overall, yeah, overview on the left, on the right, center, and finally, again, overall, the picture makes me feel. In this part, you talk about your own emotion. So these are the keywords: general overview, on the left, on the right, center, and your feeling and emotion. Okay. For this picture that you saw, we have a sample that we are going to listen to it. Okay. Do you see? Yes, I need to make it small. Now you see it? Let's listen to it.
I can see what looks to be a job interview happening. On the left-hand side, I can see a young man who's wearing a suit, also holding a pen. It looks like he is one of the interviewers asking the questions. He's not currently asking a question, but he may. On the right-hand side, I can see an older gentleman who's also not asking a question right now, but may ask a question later. And I can also see probably the main focus of this picture, which is the interviewee, the person who is being interviewed perhaps for a job or a position at a company. In the center of the photo, I can see a woman, an older woman who is asking the questions. She's sitting behind a laptop. It seems like she might be the boss or the head of the interviewing committee. Overall, this is a very interesting picture. I can see that it's quite intense. Maybe 3 people are interviewing one person, so I feel a little bit sorry for the person being interviewed.
Yeah, some of you had the same feeling actually. So have you noticed how they can write it? I can see what it looks to be actually a job interview. So you're giving the overall view, then the left side, then the right side, then the center, and overall it is interesting, but it's kind of maybe a bit, I don't know, stressful for the person. This is the example. Yeah. Now you have your sentences. Yes. Your sentences in 2 parts. You explained what you see and you explained what you guess. Now I want you just put your sentences together and write a report like this. Okay. I can give you maybe 5 minutes. No, 4 minutes for it. Okay. Put your sentences of what you think of the picture and what you guess all together. And please consider these 5 parts and write your sentences, okay? And make a report, like this example.
We have to do it in the chat, yeah?
Send it in the chat, yeah. And if we have time, I will ask some of you to read, yeah.
So do you want to make new words or?
No, just about this picture, your sentences, okay?
It's like I can see on the left hand,
Yeah,
like the blue
yeah,
ones. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Oh. Oh no. When I check in my computer, I didn't see the transcriptions of this audio. It's okay? Is it okay? Or it
Yes,
should
of
be?
course. No, no, no. It's not for students actually.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Can you please roll down a little bit?
Yes,
Thank
definitely.
you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Leo, you need to put your ideas together, your sentences together, and write a report the same as this one, similar to this one. Yeah, that you explain what you see. Okay, do we have any volunteers to read the report to us? Marina, is your report ready?
Yeah, I can say.
Okay, thank you. Read it, please.
Yeah, I can see what looks to be a job interview happening in these pictures. On the left-hand side, I can see a handsome man who is wearing a suit and also holding a pen. And I see that he is asking some questions the girls who sit opposite of him. And on the right-hand side, I can see another serious man, and he is also asking the questions the girl who sit opposite. And in the middle of these guys, I see the woman who probably could be a boss because she's like older and she's like serious as well. So, and overall, these are very interesting pictures. I also feel that the girls who sit opposite in front of these people should be maybe nervous because they have many questions, and she just like try to answer correctly, and I feel a little bit worried for herself.
Very good. Thank you, Marina. What I noticed was that you tried to replace these words very good with strict, handsome, things like that, nervous, and I really liked it. Excellent. Thank you. Well done, dear. Another volunteer? Okay. Before any other volunteer wants to read, for some new students, I need to show something. For speaking this week, you see it? This is the speaking. You will have speaking assignment, which actually accounts for 5 in your final grade. So please, for this weekend, consider that you have a speaking assignment and do it. Please do not pile up the assignments for the end of the semester. Then it would be a lot of it and you won't have time to do it. Do this speaking assignment, please, for this weekend. And also please take notes. Notice here that there is a point to submit a journal as a homework.
Good day, students. Just a quick video on how you can put your journal entry. So you want to open this one? Okay. And what you want to do is add a new discussion topic. Click that. And you put your subject. So for example, I will say Miss May's journal. And here you want to put your journal. So make sure that your journal is a minimum of 100 words. So I can say dear journal. Okay. And then try to edit. Make sure that you have good grammar, good spelling, good punctuation, all those things before you submit. Today was a very busy day because I had a lot of classes and assignments to complete. Okay. Then once you have finished your 100 words, you want to post that in the forum. Okay. And so once you post that, you can see that your journal will be added to the discussion topic. So your requirement is that you need to submit 10 journals for this term. Okay, thank you, everyone.
I was about to ask you about it because I wanted to write last night, but I can't. I don't know why.
Yes, me too.
You couldn't do that?
No, I can't write. I don't know why.
Okay. We will actually investigate it if there are any problems.
I also tried that one, but I can't access that one too.
Okay, you don't have access. Okay, I will talk and we will fix it probably for tomorrow so that you can all have access and you can write your journals for this week. Do not limit your journals to the classes. It can be about your personal life, about your job, about whatever is around. You just need to write 100 words each week. Okay, so you have 2 things for this week for speaking. One is this journal, which is for all of your classes, and the other one is one assignment. Okay, 2 minutes more. So just enjoy your time, your break, and then join the other class if you don't have any questions.
Okay, teacher. See you
Thank
later.
you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Marina.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Richie, I read it. It was excellent. Thank you. Perfect.
Thank you.